Everyone who grew up in the 90s has probably watched the action movie Rambo 3 with Sylvester Stallone. In this installment, John goes on a mission to Afghanistan where he encounters Soviet Army soldiers and representatives of the evil KGB. However, we are not interested in the movie's plot, but rather in the weapon that the hero, played by Stallone, wields, a very peculiar Kalashnikov rifle. Is it real or just another creation of Hollywood prop makers? Knowing the penchant of Hollywood for creating their own fake weapons, one might assume that the rifle in John's hands is fictional. However, it is actually real. The Soviet AK rifles were always equipped with the GP-25 underbarrel grenade launchers of Soviet production. The movie version of the AK, on the other hand, has a Western M203 grenade launcher under its barrel. Of course, it could be logically assumed that the prop masters simply couldn't find or couldn't make the GP-25. But the truth is much simpler. The Americans actually attached their own grenade launcher. Apparently, they decided not to bother. Furthermore, if you look closely at the Soviet soldier characters, you can see AK rifles with American XM 148 grenade launchers from the Vietnam War attached to them. In John Rambo's hands, it's not a Soviet Kalashnikov, but its East German licensed copy, the MPI AK-74NK, chambered in 5.45 mm. The Germans have been producing their own AKs since 1958. They didn't differ that much from the Soviet ones. Typically, they had different stocks, hand guards, and lacked the Soviet-style bayonets. The MPI was produced until 1990, when its production was closed due to the unification of West and East Germany. The lower handguard of the German AK copy in the movie Rambo 3 is missing because it was deemed impossible to attach an American underbarrel grenade launcher to a Soviet rifle without such tuning. However, there are serious concerns that using both the grenade launcher and the rifle afterwards would no longer be possible with a sufficient degree of effectiveness.